Hey guys, it's brow time. Okay. This is probably one of the top 5 things that I get asked about all the time. And it seems to be something that's super stressful for a lot of women. So I'm going to do a video on some basic information and then I'm going to show you our products and how they can help you towards the end. So the first piece with brows is what's trending. So we have seen really fluffy, big, bushy eyebrows in the past. We've also seen really skinny, almost non-existent high-arched eyebrows in the past. And the current trend in eyebrows is actually your natural eyebrow shape. Just clean it up and fill it in and perfection. There you go. You're totally on trend. Personally, I love it. My mom was very adamant that I not overpluck my eyebrows when the trend was, these really super skinny eyebrows. And now that I am amongst my peers and one of the few that isn't trying to constantly grow my eyebrows back in or fill in areas where I don't have eyebrows because I did overpluck, I'm so thankful that, she was just like, keep your eyebrows because you're going to want them later on in life. True story. Okay. The next piece is a lot of women express that they feel like their eyebrows are really different. They are. This side of your face is not exactly identical to this side of your face. It's not supposed to be. Therefore, your eye is not exactly the same, and neither are your eyebrows. That's normal. So what we are never going to accomplish is having eyebrows that look like twins. What we want is to have them look like sisters. Okay, so maybe you've seen my image where I've thrown up a picture of Ariel from The Little Mermaid, and then next to her is a picture of a wiener with ketchup on it, and the caption at the top is like right eyebrow and left eyebrow, and the struggle is real. That is every woman. Every woman is looking at her eyebrows going, how do I just make this one just look a little bit more like the opposite side? So all you want to do is shape them and then just really sort of fill them in and where they're at. I can guarantee you that they're beautiful and they look fantastic like that. All right. So shape-wise, if you run along the side of your nose, and I love this liner for this, take anything that's sort of thin and is the same size the whole way up. Along the side of your nose and on the outside of your pupil, that's where the top part of the arch should be. And then the edge of your nose to the edge of your eye, that is where the eyebrow should end. So this one's pretty close. And on this side, for me, this is my harder eyebrow. So this one, you'll notice just with the hair growth, it's a little bit shorter than that. So I have to work a little harder to fill this area out. And then here, it's actually also slightly shorter than this one. This is my favorite eyebrow, just the one that quite regularly, does what I want it to do. This one, not so much. I spend more time over here. That's normal. I deal with it. Ironically enough, I take more selfies on this side, which I don't. I don't know why I always have the bad eyebrow, but for some reason, that always seems to be the way that it works out. The third piece that maybe you have seen is to take the side of your nose, your tear duct, and the top, and that is where your eyebrow should end. Same with this side. So as you can see there, mine are slightly different, and that is okay. Do you know why? Because our noses are all different. Some people have really thin noses. So if they followed this rule, they might not even fall in line with their tear duct, right? And some people have wider noses where, again, they wouldn't fall in line. So really, this piece for helping you with where your arch is and where it ends, yes, absolutely. This one, as for where they should start and where they should fill in, not so much. Really, as long as you don't have a unibrow, you can play with where you want them to be, in terms of opening up this area or closing off this area, simply because your nose does naturally throw that one off. So you can walk away from that one. If you love your eyebrows and they don't fall in line with your tear duct, fantastic. If they do, that's fantastic too. All right, so our products are this little liner. And this was released in September of 2015, and it is by far one of my favorites. On this end has a little tiny, 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 tiny pencil. It is mechanical, which is super cool, and it is actually 1.7 millimeters in thickness, so it is really small, and it's not much larger than really hair-like strokes when you go to do it, so it's fantastic for filling in. And then on this side, we have a little spoolie, which is a real word. So it's kind of like a really small mascara brush almost. And so this side you can fill in, and then this side you can actually groom and move them where you want it to be, and also blend your product in. Wow, does that ever already make a difference? 'Cause I should have maybe cleaned them up before I did the tutorial. This is available in 3 shades, light, medium, and dark. And then we also have this, which is our gel, and it contains fiber technology. It is available in the same 3 shades, and it too is a little tiny mascara brush end. So this is used to groom them where you want them to be, and then it's going to hold them in place. So for me, all I do with this, now I need my little mirror, is I go along starting on the bottom, and I just really gently fill in what is naturally there, especially on this side because this is my favorite brow side. And I draw it down to the end. And now I take the spoolie end and I just use it to ever so slightly blend it in so there's no harsh lines. You want to just have those little tiny feather strokes as you're going along and doing it. Oh, that is not the right cap. Ah, there we go. And now on this side, the wiener side of my face, it's a little bit harder because I find right here they get lighter and they get a lot sparser. So I start again, the same idea, but it's more noticeable once I get down into this part right here, as you can see. There's one line out there. And again, same idea, filling it in all the way up to the top. This is the one that's a little bit shorter, so I have to work a little bit more to get an arch happening here liner-wise so that it matches the other side. And it also has to be extended out a little farther. All right, do I look about even? There we go. All right, and now I just take this one and really blend it in. And this eyebrow also has really weird directional hair growth, so I find that when I blend them up and out, it does help. Okay, so now that I have them filled in where I want them to be with my liner, I definitely need this on the left side to help it stay put. This side's easy. I just brush them upwards and outwards. This side takes a little more work. All right. And that is it. And now I am ready to apply the rest of my eye makeup and then my lashes. Some people prefer to do their eye makeup and then their lashes and then they do their eyebrows. I like to do my eyebrows first, just because that way I find I'm not bumping into them and making them sort of muddly. So let me know if you have any questions with these whatsoever. I totally love eyebrows in general. Like, it's one of my favorite body, parts of a woman's face. These are definitely my favorite products when it comes to doing something with your eyebrows. And your eyebrows are totally worth the investment. It's kind of like when I talk and go on about skincare and primer. You would not go out and get a Monet and then put it in a cheap frame. And the same thing is true of your eyebrows. If you spend a bunch of time doing your eyeshadows and, blending in 3, 4, 5 colors and doing this beautiful eye look. It's totally, totally worthwhile for you to have those beautiful eyebrows that are going to frame that look and really frame your face. Truth be told, you can spend a whole bunch of time doing your eyeshadow, and with messy brows, your look is not going to look as polished as the woman who literally just does her eyebrows and throws on some fantastic mascara, a little bit of lip, and away she goes. All right, so let me know if you guys have any questions about that whatsoever, and I would love to help you find your shade. Have the best day.